Bella a tutti ragazzi e benvenuti in questo nuovissimo video. Sono di Max TV, Nico Pecchio, meglio noto come presidente. Signori, oggi stiamo tornati in un nuovissimo episodio di Madden 21. Signori, oggi Face of Franchise, episodio 9. Ragazzi, oggi dobbiamo continuare il nostro campionato dopo la prima partita. Non è andata bene, abbiamo fatto la prima sconfitta. Oggi dovremo giocare contro i Buffalo Bills e ragazzi, noi in campionato stiamo 10 vittorie, una sconfitta fatta per noi. Perché poi ragazzi non è affatto male, anzi è stra buona. Cioè comunque 10-1 ragazzi, penso ormai sia confermato che siamo ai playoff, ma cioè lo dico proprio con sta scioltezza, perché dai, cioè, siamo per forza possiamo vedere quanto sono
from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
Come on, go! Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Open man is Kendrick Buon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 more yards here and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
5 brings up second and 5.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They'll try it now with Mostert going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Second and 2.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. T.J. Yeldon. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. T.J. Yeldon. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Pettis now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Allen. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The pass. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick upon his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. And Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year. is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Ball carrier.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. It has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And a tackle there by Quan Alexander. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Calling a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Bird from the gun. Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. D4 has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still got a man. It's caught inside the 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
25-yard attempt.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So we have reached, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return is Pettis. Call that a punt of 38 yards yards officially. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
The 48-yard line.
Mostert. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the Bills.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
15 for the Niners there and a first down. This is Mostert. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And this one through the uprights and good. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Singletary again. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebacker.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, they go with a screen. It's Yeldon.
Allen's pass.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Allen. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
He hits Beasley right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calls.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
49er first down.
There's Mostert. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
The 3-yard line.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to... Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Intended for Dawson Knox. Incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Allen. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes Pettis on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there will be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game, it starts to open up as the game moves on.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
And 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this one away. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up to block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of the sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have? It's going to keep us in a good spot. No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game?
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.
Ancora non è in grado di fare touchdown così. Cioè, veramente è meglio non rischiarla perché lì veramente ha un lancio pessimo. Facciamo meglio, secondo me, a migliorare piano piano. Bene, migliorare.
I got the word coach had made a decision about my status moving forward. After struggling in my 2 big chances to prove myself, I was worried.
You are not ready now. You are going to sit out the next season. Ma come? No.
It was clear from the meeting I was on razor's edge of being cut from the team. I'd have to seriously step up my game in the offseason if I wanted to survive.
Non giocheremo ragazzi fino alla prossima stagione. Cioè ragazzi, prossima stagione si parla di...
And just like that, we've got yet another NFL season in the books. And like most of you watching out there at home, we also closed the door on another fantasy football season as well. As always, there were a fair share of players who surprised us in good ways, and of course, there were a bigger share that surprised us in bad ways. Unfortunately, I know that all too well, as I was really high on a particular player who I drafted in all 10 of my leagues. He was such a disappointment, I can't even bring myself to say his name. So let's just refer to him as the other half of the Heartbreak Kids, not named Tommy Matthews. Look, I hate to pile on a kid, especially after the season he had, but he who shall remain nameless wasn't just bad, he was historically awful out there.
Ok, ora upgradeiamo un attimo il nostro channel. Vediamo. Abbiamo migliorato qualcosina, però c'è da migliorare un bel po'. C'è veramente da migliorare un bel po'. Allora, continuiamo. Vediamo finché non... Oh, no! Giochiamo contro i Cardinals. Molto probabilmente ragazzi giocheremo contro i Cardinals, fatemi vedere. Non ho capito ragazzi se giocheremo contro i Cardinals oppure no, perché ci sta che ci sia un filmato o cose del genere. Adesso un attimo ragazzi, vediamo, aspettiamo un attimo. Aspettiamo un attimo. Prima di chiudere l'episodio, il nostro usciamo quello potenziale. Aggressive Ciao. Boh, non lo so. Non sono neanche troppo sparsi. Non ci arriva mica Samuel. Porca vacca ragazzi, ma che ricevitore è Samuel? Ma che bestiale! Ma che bestiale! Questa non la può prendere, che c'è? Vabbè, ci sta. Perché questi sono troppo difficili ragazzi per migliorare il nostro funzionamento. Ragazzi, sono tanti difficili. Come cacchio facciamo noi? Ragazzi, io volevo portare a casa almeno un agente, quindi proviamoci. Nulla preso, ci sta dobbiamo darvi un cook ragazzi, una bestia di giocatore, fortissimo. Io penso ragazzi si faccia solo allenamento, sapete. Ci vuole prendere
I knew
il
what
coach.
was coming. Despite all the opportunities, my performance wasn't where it should have been.
Coach, la prego, ci faccia giocare, abbiamo bisogno di migliorare. La cresci, no, ma cosa? Ma... una sedia. Ragazzi, ci mandano via. Il coach dice che non...
I was naturally upset. Who wouldn't be? And I probably said some things I shouldn't have.
Siamo adatti a una squadra del genere. Il coach ragazzi ci vuole mandare via, adesso parleremo col nostro agente per sapere dove...
Other rookies might have hung up their cleats after a major setback so early, but not you. What did you do
Ragazzi,
next?
ebbene, ci diamo loro.
I put my name on the market to find out who was interested.
Vai ragazzi, non chiamiamo il nostro agente, lasciamo a posto e guardiamo che squadra ci vuole. Speriamo in una squadra che non abbia un buon QB. Oh ragazzi, vediamo. Playoff, conference, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, off season. Ragazzi, ci siamo. Stiamo per scoprire in che squadra siamo andati. 3, 2, 1. Dai, fammelo vedere. Non so ragazzi che non senti una squadra forte. Texans. Siamo nei Texans. Oh signori, siamo il nuovo QB. Mica male ragazzi. Ragazzi, per questo episodio direi è tutto. E noi ci vediamo prestissimo in un nuovissimo episodio ragazzi. Siamo con i Texans. Vedremo un po' che combineremo. Ciao ragazzi.